part in attempting to. But me doing that alone, or me doing that with a very small group, won't be enough to ensure that child. It ain't enough to ensure the child that I have, and let alone be bringing in some more. That's just...
Crazy.
Let's change it up. Let's change it up, because I can get on some deep shit. Talk to me about some music. Talk to me about some shit. Talk to me about some women endeavors and shit like that. Because people think that just because people think because my mind is so extended now that I'm judging other people based off of how I speak. Like I write down my quotes and stuff like that based off of someone else's experience. No, nigga, I've been there. I done did this. You don't even believe some of the shit that I done did. Let's talk about that. Ask me questions about that, what I done been through. Shit.
Well, let's say, music. What type of music do you like to listen to?
Ooh. I'm well versed in a lot of genres. If I had to pick, I'm on the inside, I'm a lover. I love music, and you know, I like to dance real close, even if I can't slow dance. Like I can dance every other dance. I actually used to dance professionally. I used to hip hop dance professionally, and wow, and I was sponsored by Reebok too, so that was super fun. I used to get like free Reeboks and all types of shit.
How old were you?
20, wait a minute, 19, 20, and 21. Yep.
Oh, so you were doing it for a few years.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So around your teenage years, what was you mostly up to, Trent?
Sadly, I was trying to fit in.
Fit in, you say? Like by doing what type of things?
Man, shit. We've been drinking for a long time. Because, see, like, my great-grandmother, she used to make wine. She grew her own grapes and used to make wine. And then we call it the 15th Street Struggle. And man, I call it the 15th Street Struggle because everybody was at grandmama's house. It was so many of us. I won't use names for their discretion. I'm just gonna count on my fingers. It was 7 to 8 of us in one house, grandmama's house, and and that was at one time. But then you got other people coming too. And she would be having this wine like fermenting on the porch. And we sneaking and drinking it, not understanding what you feeling, the euphoric feeling that you get. Then you get it was so good. Oh my God. Oh, if I had some of that right now, the potency of that right now, you'd have to be giving me $200 to $400 a bottle. Wine. Easy. One glass, you go like this in a fancy glass, sniff it. Damn, you could sniff it and be like, wait, hold on. I don't need to taste it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was really good. And wine looks horrible when it's made. Because, you know, things got to ferment, so they got to spoil and all of that. You know, but like when you strain it and filter it, oh man. Then think about it, we're straining it with paper towels. Drinking it, and it's give you a euphoric feeling. Then after you drink it, the next day you feel like you in a utopia. Oh man, like that was crazy. But yeah, we had fun. We had fun, but it was a lot of us. It was a lot of us, and we called it the 15th Street struggle because it was a lot of us, and it was a 15th Street struggle. Like I got a bunch of, acronyms for, situation that I'm in. Like I no longer have friends. If I gotta consider a person my friend, then we ain't that. If I'm considering her a friend, I'm doing my best to be nice to you in public. Like, oh, this is my friend. You either my family or you nothing. I got bots too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got bots.
Explain that to the people who
That's brothers of the struggle. I don't have friends. I got bots. That's brothers of the struggle. We run in the same race. We jump in the same hurdles. And we live it. And we doing our best together to make sure that we survive. Them niggas know that they can pick up the phone and call me and ask. And I will provide. As I know that I can pick up the phone and ask. And them niggas know I will provide. Shit, so motherfuckers will sit up here and be like, that's my friend. I'm like, okay.
You don't even really know.
Shit, nigga, you a fan. Just like that. And I got more respect for my fans because at least they'll publicly advance me. Yeah. Niggas, it's niggas out here that say they're your friend and they want to kick it with you, and they want to kick it with you just because of what you got. It's women that want to kick it with you just because of what you got.
True.
And when it comes to relationships, people be in love with you for what they think you can be. I'm guilty of that too. I've been in love with somebody's potential. Failed to see who she was. I was in love with who she could be. And fucked myself all over doing that. But shit happens. Shit happens. Then you flush. Shit. That's what it is.
So, you feeling anything off that alcohol?
Oh, this alcohol? You mean the alcohol that you did this to?
It's 420, man.
Man, you know what, I was thinking about that when I was like, okay, interview me? I'm like, that's crazy. But the respect was still I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was super happy because of the respect that comes with it. The respect that comes with it. When somebody says like, hey, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, we had to get you to come down, sit down, and talk to us, man. We was loving everything you're doing.
I want to talk to you. I want to see everything that you're going through, and I want to see things from your perspective, your eyes. Like, I'm like, let's get it. Let's get it. For sure. Man. And then I get to come here and I get to talk loosely. I was trying to censor myself, but now I'm just
like... you ain't got to censor yourself on here, man.
That's... Woo.
We don't want that censored version of you. We want the real you.
I mean, shit, and this is what you get. Like, I've been real this entire time, but then I'm just like, I start getting... I'm so passionate about the words that I use, the way that I use them. I'm like, shit. And when you dealing with me, there's going to be gratuitous use of the N-word.
That's right.
I love the word nigga because, it just goes to show that, long ago, we were branded with the name nigger. We know that. We were branded with the name nigger. And look what we do. As creative, innovative, as we are, as black people, we turn that word around to buddy, pal, friend, compadre. We turned that word around into that, and then just changed the last two letters to one letter. So it's nigga. And not everybody want to say it. Do you know how cool people feel when they get to use that word?
Yeah,
nigga. Do you know how cool people feel? And think about how many people making money off of that word. They using the word in movies. They definitely using it in music, in multiple genres. Because niggas done turned it like, hey, you want to call us that shit? We gonna turn that around. Niggas always know how to flip something and make some money off of it. We know it. We know it. Niggas know how to flip some shit around, so I use it. I use it. And, you know, then because it became so popular, you know, now it's got a definition. So now everyone's trying to cross over to use it. Let's give nigger a final definition. So every rendition of that word, any color can use. You notice that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I definitely use the N-word. I do.
I definitely do too. People say I use it too much.
People say I use it too much. I'm like, shit, well, you listening too close. Again, this is another situation. We be like, you use the N-word too much. You definitely don't have to hear it. I'm not gonna act like that I need it, and I'm definitely not gonna act like I need to be around you. And if this is a crossing point between you deciding if you want to be around me or not, then I'll make the choice for you. Not. Because I use the N-word. I do.
And when you hear
I don't make it as popular as, you know, most people do. And I know certain situations when not to, because I definitely know how to be professional. I'm a professional individual. I work in a professional profession. You know, so I definitely know how to do it. But in my time, I get to do my thing, and I'm going to say what I want. Nigga this, nigga that.
I heard that.
Shit. People kill. Looking, having alcoholic beverages.
Unfortunately, I sure was thinking about having me a drink.
And I'm like, shit, you gonna bring me here and have alcohol showing?
I was drinking earlier. That's why I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm still, trying to get back in the mood from that. But I had to make this interview happen.
I'm glad you did, because I definitely wanted to get this out there. This definitely needed to happen. That might have been long overdue. I don't know.
I also see some of your freestyles back in the day.
Yep.
Go ahead, spit something for us.
Oh, wow.
A hot 16 or something.
16?
Just a hot 16.
Ooh, 16. Wow, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to rap, anybody can rap. You hear the music.
Yeah.
You hear the music. Shit, that shit be... Shit, all you gotta rap about is the money you finna get or supposed to have, and the women that you wish you had or you're gonna get eventually. Shit, nigga, anybody can rap. Yeah, but I used to dabble a little bit.
If you could do one thing, career, profession wise, what did you always want to be when you were a kid? What do you think you would be doing when you were this age? If you could reflect back.
I've already done it. already done it.
Well,
It was stand-up comedian.
yeah.
Done that. Did that for 3 years. It was traveling and, oh man, that shit was fun. I wasn't able to do it like full time, but I would get off work at a call center and rush to a show and make it happen. Get it going crazy. Telling jokes.
Yeah, that's what most people don't even get to. You know, they always think it's something like super, super far out or say crazy things like, you know. But
You about as high as the shit that you poured in my drink.
yeah. And they're coming down. You
Go ahead. We used to rap a long time ago, and we had a group, and it was called CCP.
CC, what's that for?
Circle Click Posse.
Circle Click Posse.
Yep.
And where'd y'all come up with that at?
We came up with this. It was a project that we all was living in. It was a project complex that we was all living in. It was a low income project complex that we was living in, and we all used to play basketball and shit. And then we just used to freestyle them up, and we came up with Circle Click Posse.
Wow.
And then it came up with we have a handshake. We have permanent. We have a handshake. We got permanent members, and then we got affiliates.
Mm. So the affiliates, they could be gone at any moment, huh?
Affiliates is they just don't have the time in.
But they mess with you.
Oh yeah. Well, the choice you got. Real shit needs to be recognized. It ain't real recognized real. Real shit needs to be recognized because motherfuckers is recognizing people who are not real. They're giving them unnecessary recognition. Real still needs to be recognized. It's a lot of fake shit that's getting recognized, and it's being cloaked in being real. Shit, hell no. But yeah, we did that, and we used to freestyle, and we used to have a circle. It just used to be a circle of us niggas, and we would freestyle.
Just back and forth.
Yep. It wasn't like a battle situation. It was like bar for bar. Like it was just bars. Like, and we couldn't be talking about money, and we couldn't be talking about cars, and we couldn't be talking about stacks, because the reality of the situation, none of us had that. We didn't have hella money. We didn't have hella cars. Shit, at the time I don't think any of us had a car. And we wasn't talking to hella women. Shit. I ain't had the audacity to be sitting up here trying to talk to a woman. Shit, I ain't got a car, a job. Shit. But when everything was put together, I was still young enough to where it wasn't expected for me to have that shit. I'm 14, 15. You know, I couldn't have a car or a job. I didn't get my first job till I was 16. And then I've been working ever since.
16 and where?
My first job was at a fast food restaurant. It was called Bebop's. It was like a rendition Checkers or Rallies. Bebop's. And the motherfucking manager fired me.
Dang, for what?
Because she fired me, and then she fired me on my day off. She was telling me that she really wanted to hire this Mexican guy. Ooh, this and that, blase, skip me. And she really wanted to hire this Mexican guy. He was fine, blah, blah, blah. And he had big muscles. And I'm like, shit, I got big muscles. Ooh, who did it? Nigga, she had a bigger bicep than me. Cause she used to play softball. That bitch flexed her arm. I'm like, damn. And the reason that I call her a bitch is because as the story progresses, you're gonna find out why. Now I'm like, damn. I went to flex my arm. I'm like, ooh, I don't feel like it. Hello? I'm working the drive-thru. I'm coming up with any excuse. I'm like, hello? Oh, man. Shit was crazy. And she was like, yeah, I got to figure. She was like, oh, we overstaffed, and I got to figure out, ooh, I want him so bad, blah, 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 blah. Now, that was my last day. And I had my next day. I was off, and then I was supposed to come to work the day after that. I go to school, come home, and my grandma was like, yeah, well, you done got fired for goofing off at your job. I'm like, what?
I know you was upset.
I'm like, when was I goofing off? You must have been. Then what's so crazy? You was goofing off at your job today. I'm like, it's my day off. I'm just getting out of school. I haven't even been to work. I couldn't have even been to work yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm in high school. I couldn't even have been to work yet. Then I'm like, damn. I'm like, that bitch don't let me go, because she was already saying they was overstaffed. The reason she couldn't hire the Mexican guy or whatever. I'm like, damn, man.
Did you go back and see him working now?
Huh? No, shit. The restaurant wasn't even open like 3 months after that. Bebops was gone like a motherfucker. Yeah. That shit was weak as hell. I never even heard of it. I'm like,
what was your starting wage?
My starting wage? Ooh. $5.55.
Right.
$5.55 an hour.
$5.55. Why can't it be different?
$5.55 an hour. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm making $5.55.
Well, man, we basically ran down everything, man. Anything else you want to say?
I want everybody to take into consideration that what happens next is up to you. No matter what's going on right now, what happens next is up to you. You got to determine what you do. Nobody else can determine that for you. Nobody else. Nobody else should be in position to determine that for you. Go after everything you've always wanted full force, because we see that the world is in strain right now. The world is in strain and nobody knows what to do. So the only thing you can do is take care of you. Take care of you, your kids. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. Make sure you do. You gotta do it. It has to happen. You gotta be responsible for you. Nobody cares about you as much as you should care about you. Every life is important. Every life is essential. And keep that in mind. And make sure that you do that.
Powerful message.
I'm Abbott Almighty, and we gonna keep positivity rolling. We gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep it rocking.
You heard that, man. We out of here.